Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And we are underway from Miami. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the first overall pick from a couple of drafts ago, former Clemson Tiger Trevor Lawrence. Now Lawrence finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now the first running back drafted in April, this is Breece Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Juwan Bentley was the one who found his way through and finished off that play. On 2nd and 12, Lawrence has got it to Williams. Only able to gain a couple there, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic cover.
Ball has it knocked loose, and it's picked up by the Patriots.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They'll be led out by Dak Prescott, who burst onto the scene back in 2016 as the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. He's got a man complete past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Amari Cooper, 84 yards. And the Pats are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Man open left side. It's Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On first down, Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Lawrence, open man is Noah Brown. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this is caught by Williams. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 33. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Running left, it's Hall. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I tell you, he brings the wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
They go play action with Lawrence. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Prescott on first down. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run here with a second-year man from UNC, Javonte Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Again, it's Williams. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Give to Hall running right. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Breece Hall with his career touchdown in his first. Eddie Pinheiro down for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And he's going to have a Patriots first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. On play action, Prescott. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Lawrence will throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Lawrence. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Second down and 7. On second down, a run with Hall. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They'll run here with Dillon. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10. So now they can keep grinding out first downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. And
this time he is in. A.J. Dillon punching it in from a yard away as his guys are able to extend their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. Dak Prescott leads his offense back out for their next possession. And he got off to the hot start with a touchdown pass on the opening drive, but it's been interception on the 2 drives since as they start again here first down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They run it again with Williams. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Escape, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott, and Sharp calls it in. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. That's into the hands of Fortson. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Javonte Williams. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots get a late score here in the final minute of the first. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Javonte Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Taken in at the 3. takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Getting set to go again. We get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Play action now. Prescott. This is caught. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Javonte Williams. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots have taken the lead as they go right down the field. Opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half here. Came out of the locker room, one score. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the 2nd half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Miami set to take over. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On 2nd down, Dillon. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This will be caught by Brown. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard. A give running right is Hall. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From midfield now, Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Williams, and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. They try the left side here with Williams. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. So a big return there, Charles, on what was a pretty dangerous throw to the outside.
It sure was, Brandon. That's the risk you run on a throw like this. If it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick 6. So good hustle to get back and get him down. But, boy, that's a throw you've really got to be sure of if you're going to work the perimeter of the field.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Complete. This is Lewis. Touchdown! Mercedes Lewis. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Throwing. Prescott. Out left to Dotson. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 54 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. From just shy of midfield, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to McBride. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Prescott now. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a first down. Prescott.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue. 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd down, Williams. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Touchdown, Patriots. Amari Cooper. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Patriots get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Now Lawrence to throw.
That is caught. It's Williams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Now Lawrence. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Lawrence, and he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
They'll run.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Patriots have it.
So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Prescott, a quick throw caught by Cooper.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain there, and it leads
Patriots to a 4th down. Here we go with Williams. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cooper. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Again, it's Williams. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Prescott to throw. Rolling to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Flushed out right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Throwing now, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Lawrence. He'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they rough the quarterback? But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Here's Lawrence. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. On 2nd and goal. Lawrence. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. Patriots are going to recover, and that should just about assure victory. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Now Williams running left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Williams.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Patriots, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll get another road date next week.